Quick, easy, simple, and healthy. Let's go. We're gonna get organized. I make these videos to keep you girls accountable. Let's sort this face out. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, London! Okay, she wants to get down. It is officially 2026. I can't believe it. How quick does time fly? This is gonna be such an amazing year. I can just feel it. I'm speaking it into existence for me. I'm speaking it into existence for you as well. If you want this year to also be the year of growth for you, I want you to comment growth down below because you need to speak these things into existence. I'm such a strong believer of the power of the tongue. When you speak these things to existence, you just attract all of these positive things coming your way. So comment growth down below if you are also trying to grow this year as well. We are going to hit all of our goals. We are going to grow spiritually, emotionally, physically. It's just going to be an amazing year all year round. I am manifesting it because I really want this year to be the year of completion, the year that we achieve the things that we say we want to achieve and all of the things that we put our mind to. It's a fresh start. It's a new slate. I always feel like the new year is just a chance to just renew. So this is going to be a super productive reset routine. We are starting the year strong because you can't say you want to hit all of your goals and not do anything about it. It's going to be all about productivity today and it's going to be such a great day. I just love the feeling of a new year, and I know that this feeling, it can tend to fade over time, but I am so determined to just be so disciplined this year. Today we are going to, of course, be doing a workout because what a great way to start the day. We're going to be doing a sweaty and intense heated mat Pilates class. If you girls watch my vlogs already, you know that this is a workout I do not miss. I do this workout at least once a week because it is so good. You're sweating out all the toxins in your body. It is so tough. I can't lie. There are so many times you just want to give up, but you feel so proud of yourself once you complete it. So we're going to go and do that workout today at my favorite place with my favorite instructor, Chloe. I say this now and in the class I'm going to be dying. We're going to push through it. After that, we're also going to do some food shopping. It's the new year. We need to fill up that fridge, make it look very cute, and get all the fresh fruits and vegetables that I need to be making these healthy meals. Of course, we're also going to cook something super healthy, high in protein. One of my goals this year is to lose some body fat, but at the same time I'm trying to build muscle, so I need to up my protein and clean the house. I already cleaned the house a couple of days ago, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like it needs a refresh. There's some washing that needs to be done. I'm a strong believer that your environment has a huge effect on how your days are and how you are. And then my favorite thing that we are going to do today is we're going to get organized. If you're not organized, you're just kind of going with the motion and it's so much harder to work towards your goals and to achieve your goals. So I like to physically write things down, and today my huge calendar arrived. So I'm so excited to just fill it out, put it on the wall. And this calendar, guys, it's no joke. I'm talking about a calendar where you can see the entire 2026 in front of you. You don't need to be flicking through pages. We're going to try and fill all of January out. I'm so excited. Anyway, like I said, we're starting off the day with an intense workout, so let's go and do that.
Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? I can tell you've been mixing from the sign you've been given. How you so dangerous? Have you played enough? Don't want me straying up, don't want me waking up. fine girl, she want me. Give her my love, only till my love, she call me. She do me that, she do me. Fine girl, she want me. Give her my love, only till my love, she call me. She do me that, she do me. Delilah, why you wanna break me so? 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 Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, make land on me.
Oh my gosh, guys, that workout, it was so crazy, it was so intense, but I'm so proud of myself for pushing through. You saw I had to stop a couple times, maybe even more than a couple times. You know when you want to push through the workout, like mentally you want to push through, but physically your body is just shattered. It's so exhausted. That's how I was feeling. It was so hard because we use resistance bands and dumbbells pretty much the entire workout. I'm so happy that's my workout off the to-do list, and I'm starting 2026 strong. This is your sign to push yourself to do a workout if you haven't already. Finally back home. I walked back, which is good because it means I got quite a few steps in. I need to go and freshen up and shower. I am so sweaty and drenched, so I will see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we are ready. I have to quickly go get my nails done because they're grown out. It doesn't even look that bad because the place I go to is absolutely amazing and they last me probably for about a month, but I do go every 3 weeks. Anyway, I'm trying out this new nail place, which is a bit crazy because the place that I go to, I couldn't recommend it enough, but they are so expensive. In pounds, I pay about £100 just for my nails, and there's this other place and they're charging me about £60. Plus 2 people I know have gone there and they highly recommend it, so I thought let me just try it. You know, if it saves me some coins and they're just as good, let me give it a try. Plus I'm gonna get a pedicure as well because self-care is everything and I don't want to be starting the year with grown out nails and my toes not done. Hopefully they turn out nicely. If you watch my vlogs, you already know that I do not like getting my nails done. I find it the most boring, most tedious thing because you just can't do anything. But I came prepared this time. I brought my headphones, so I'm gonna listen to my Spotify audiobook since it's probably gonna take a couple hours to get everything done, and then we're gonna carry on with the rest of the day. This is your sign to indulge in some self-care if you haven't this year already. Even if it's something super small, or even if it's you're at home yourself and you're doing your own nails, just indulge in some self-care because I honestly feel like these small things, they just make such a difference. I hate getting my nails done, but I love the feeling of having fresh nails. It just makes me feel amazing. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a cardigan in Dubai, it's because, believe it or not, but it is actually cold. I say the word cold loosely because real cold is being in London, but it is actually pretty cold for Dubai. Done. Now let's do some food shopping because we are going to make a super healthy, high protein, delicious dinner as per usual. I'm back from shopping. Most of the ingredients I bought today are specifically for the dinner that I'm making tonight, and then I'm also going to make my own homemade tea completely from scratch. I'll show you guys after, but first let's run through what I've gotten. I've got these 2 huge organic sweet potatoes. This is a must for the dinner that we are making tonight. Some fresh ginger from China, I think it is, but I love how it's already pre-packed and they're broken up into pieces already. I'm the kind of person I will always pay a little bit extra just for convenience, because it makes your life easier, why not? Plus, I like my cooking to be as quick as it possibly can, and I do try and keep my meals under 30 minutes. I got some tomato paste, some cherry tomatoes. Usually I prefer to buy the cherry tomatoes that are on the vine, but they didn't have that today, so I just got these. Cucumber and carrot sticks that are fresh, that have been cut today. To be honest, I bought this for London just as like a little healthy snack for her. I always love having fresh lemons in the house. It's really great if you want to do healthy juice shots, or you know, when you're just even cooking and you want to squeeze some lemon on your fish or whatever it is that you're making. I bought a bunch of these pears, which are from Holland. Me and Markel always say they are the best pears we've ever had in our life. They're always so juicy and so delicious. With Dubai, one thing that they always do is they always label the food with the country of origin, since pretty much everything is exported, and depending on the country that it is exported from, the price will vary. So for example, if you buy something that's from India, it's going to be a lot cheaper than if you buy that same product from France, because obviously India is a lot closer to Dubai than France is. So the food shopping prices can really vary depending on where it's been exported from. I also got this organic courgette. I got some apples from France, taco seasoning, which we're going to be needing for tonight's dinner. Usually I use my own seasonings, but why not? And then I got some fresh mint. I got some extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is pretty much the only oil I ever cook with, unless I'm doing like a specific dish where I need another type of oil. So something super important to note when you're buying your olive oil is you want to make sure that you are getting it in a bottle that is as dark as possible. And the reason I think the bottle has to be dark is something to do with the sun, so the olive oil doesn't get like ruined or damaged. The darker basically the bottle, the better the olive oil. I went on to ChatGPT. I'm sure that this is like at least 90% accurate, and you're going to want to get an olive oil where it says like where it's a product from. So this, for example, is a product from Spain. Obviously Spain are known for their olive oil. You're going to want to make sure that you are cooking with good ingredients that are like fresh ingredients, and they don't have a bunch of different things, because you'll be surprised. You can buy olive oil from some places. Why do they have so many different ingredients just for olive oil? That is pretty much everything, I think. Okay, so now that all the food shopping is done, we are going to make myself a healthy snack. I can't even say lunch because it's not a full-on lunch, but let's make that, because if not, I'm not going to have any more energy for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, pride of the guy. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas around me, pride of the guy. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a Crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting tenser. Think we need to have a sun adventure.
Lunch is all done. I have just got a bagel. I mean, you can see what it is, with some scrambled eggs. I put an avocado on the side, and then I've put a bit of cottage cheese on top, just to be an extra wellness girly. Let's give it a taste. And you saw I added onions as well. I feel like onions and garlic just make everything 10 times better. I've got some fresh watermelon juice. It's literally just watermelon juice squeezed. No extra sugar, no extra nonsense. Ever since I went to Bali the first time, I became obsessed. Anyway, I feel like working from home, it's easier to make things like this. But even if you work in the office, it's no excuse. You can still have healthy meals that you can just pack and bring it into work. For example, the thing that I'm gonna make for dinner tonight, you could just save some of that, bring it into the office the next day. Let's get some editing done, because part of a reset routine is making sure that I have all of my content organized. I have my life planned. I'm the kind of person, I live by my calendar. If it's not in my calendar, it's not happening. So in order to me to actually get ahead of schedule, it means I need to film in bulk. It means I also need to plan in bulk. So we're going to do some editing now, because I really want to get ahead of schedule this year. Near the end of last year, I was chasing my tail. And I don't want to do that again. In order to prevent that from happening again and starting the year a bit more organized and a bit more disciplined, it takes me filming and editing and doing a lot of work in bulk. Let's have this lunch before we carry on with the day. So I got a good chunk of editing done. I'm so proud of myself, because you know, some of those things on your to-do list you just don't want to do, but I had to get it done. I've had to put on some PJs now because, guys, I am cold. And one thing about apartments in Dubai, or most of them anyway, is that they don't have heating, which is kind of crazy. If you have heating in your apartment, then I think it's kind of rare. We're in a new build and we still don't have heating. In London, it's cold all the time. So of course, all houses have heating. You don't have AC in the UK, but you have heating. I've had to plug in like a mini radiator thing. Anyway, we have got to do some washing. I just need a refresh. Like, the washing has piled up. So let's quickly do that before we continue on with the productivity and start to plan out the rest of our January and February calendar. And there's my husband. Trying to not be in the shot. I don't know why he's crawling on the floor. Let's get this washing done. Okay, so now that my washing is in the washing machine, this is the perfect chance to go over my calendar. If you don't have a calendar, I am telling you, it is a game changer. For me personally, I find it so much easier when I just write things down instead of just jotting everything in my phone. I feel like I can visually see what it is that I'm working towards. I can see all the goals that I want. I can see the things that I need to do right there staring at me in the face. So if you're also like that as well as a person, or even if you're not and it's something that you want to try, I highly recommend getting a calendar. This is my first time ever getting a calendar that shows the entire year. Usually I get calendars where I just see the month and then I flick to the next page, out of sight, out of mind. And then sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track of your goals and you're kind of just like in life coasting just month on month. I thought that this would be a good idea to get this ginormous calendar. This is like a tiny fraction of the calendar. This calendar is huge. I'm going to show you in a moment. But I thought it would be good to get a calendar where I can see the whole year, so I can actually see, okay, how consistent am I with certain tasks? How on track am I with certain tasks? I'm so excited to just really be organized this year, really be disciplined this year. This is your sign to literally get yourself a wall calendar, because it's not just about vision boards. You need to know what it is that you need to do to keep on track to reach all of your goals, not just looking at a vision board. Even though vision boards are cute, I do love a vision board, but I really am trying to tap into my productive girl era and my disciplined girl era. To be fair, I can be quite productive, but the problem is discipline. That's where I fall short. And this year, I want things to change. If it can happen for other people, why can't it happen for us? If you really just lock in and work towards your goals, let's say it's a fitness goal, you want to lose weight or you want to build muscle, whatever it is that your fitness goal is, if you commit to it, we are still in January. By the end of this year, you could be feeling so proud of yourself. Don't let this be another year that goes by and you're looking at other people on Instagram or other people on TikTok and you're just seeing their transformations and you're thinking, oh my gosh, if only I had locked in, if only I had tried that, if only I had, you know, been disciplined and I didn't just stop after a couple of months. Oh, I hate that feeling. We're humans and I think it's very normal to sometimes compare yourself to other people, but no more comparing ourselves to other people. No more looking at other people's vision boards and wishing it was your life. Create that life for yourself. Anyway, let's get into this big ass calendar. And I call it big ass calendar because, guys, it's actually called the big ass calendar. I think I'm gonna have to zoom out so you guys can actually see the size of this calendar. Are you able to see that? Look at the size of this calendar, guys. Madness. Absolute madness. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the creases in it, but at the same time, how else were they supposed to send it to me? I'm not gonna go over everything because I feel like this will be a whole vlog within itself. It also comes with like these little sticky papers. If you girls want this calendar, the link is going to be in my description. They do it in lots of different colors. Obviously I got the pink one because I'm just a girl. Instead of using sticky pads, I'm actually going to order some post-it notes. If things change or things need amending, I can just pull it off the calendar and stick it onto the right date. Whereas this is more permanent, so I don't know. And then it also comes with this marker pen where you can write on here and then you can also just rub it off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over every single Sunday because my aim for this year is to post every single week on YouTube. Let's at least put that in the calendar, and then I think I'm gonna wait for my post-it notes to come to go over it properly, and we can go over it a bit more in more detail in another vlog. But for now, let's just do the basics. Another thing that I love about this calendar is all of the days that are dark pink, you can straight away see that that's either a Saturday or Sunday, so you know it's a weekend. Since I aim to upload on YouTube every single Sunday, I'm gonna put a red sticker in each of them because obviously when I think of the color red, I think of YouTube. So that's just a sign to me. I can see exactly how many times that month I'm gonna upload. So let's do that first. I also have these extra stickers from another journal that I have, which is like a productivity journal. To be honest, I stopped using that journal a while ago, but I still have a bunch of their stickers. It's so productive. I know it seems super childish, but I just think it makes things like this so much more fun to do, and it will keep me on track with actually using it. Because if it's just a calendar and I'm just writing in it, it's too corporate for me. I need something that's still fun, something that excites me, and stickers excite me, okay? I'm not making this calendar my life calendar. This calendar for me is more career goals. One of my main goals is of course to really grow and expand my YouTube channel, is to make more impactful content, is to reach more of you guys, to just spread the SC impactful content, because I really do feel like my content is really resonating with a lot of you. Anyway, that's like a whole conversation for another day. There's like some productive things on here. You're worth more than second thoughts and maybes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Every artist was first an amateur. Stop worrying about things you can't control. You know, just small things like that I can just add to my calendar. Positive affirmations, just really fun reminders. If you don't know, I also own my own wellness brand, Thrive, and we basically have really fun wellness events. I say events, I've only done one event. It was a success, okay? And the aim this year is to just grow Thrive even bigger and bigger, to do more fun wellness events for lots of women. Whenever there are Thrive events, I also want to pop that in the calendar. I'm also going to add a little gym sticker for the days that I work out, because I just think it'll be really cool at the end of the year to be able to see how many times I've worked out this year. So I'm actually going to do that too, because I just think that will be fun. And you know what? It's kind of like very childlike, but there's something about being rewarded a sticker that just makes you feel good. I guess it's the same kind of feeling as when you tick something off your to-do list. You know, when your to-do list just grows and grows and grows, you can start to feel a bit stressed. You can, I don't know about you, but I'll be feeling a bit anxious. I'll start procrastinating and it will be overwhelming. But when you actually tick things off your to-do list, you feel like you can just exhale, you can breathe. And when your to-do list gets shorter and shorter, don't you just feel happier and less stressed? So I guess this is kind of like similar in that sense. I guess it's like going to the dentist and when they give you a lollipop after. Even though that hasn't happened to me since I was a kid, but you get the point. When you are doing things like creating calendars or things that can be a bit boring, even if it's the smallest thing like adding stickers or whatever it is that just brings you joy, just do it. Because if you don't, I feel like you're much more likely to just fall off, and then you'll maybe do this for a month, maybe 2 months if you're lucky, and then you'll stop doing it because it will just be so boring and it will feel more like a task instead of something fun. So just do whatever you can to make these things fun. Sticker of the day. Goals that are not written are just wishes. This one really speaks to me because I'm actually writing things down. So for now, I'm going to put the calendar on the wall in the living room. So what I've basically done is I've done the first quarter of the year. So literally just January, February and March. And I think I'm going to leave it as that for now. For me, it's easy if I break it down into quarters. I think it's better that way instead of doing the whole entire year at once and then I get overwhelmed. So you can see that I've put all the red stickers in for the days that I'm supposed to upload on YouTube. Guys, keep me accountable because I make these videos to keep you girls accountable. Every Sunday, there should be a video on my channel channel, no excuses. Sometimes I do it on a Monday, not the end of the world, but I am going to try and stick to my Sundays, which, to be fair, last year I did a pretty good job at that. I've put little gym stickers in so far for the days that I've worked out. I've put tiny little stickers here and there for like special occasions, birthdays and stuff like that. I think this is looking pretty great. I love that it's pink, very on brand. But anyway, that is my big ass calendar for 2026. I hope that this has been super helpful for you. If you want to be more productive, if you want to be more disciplined, I definitely recommend this, and I will keep you girls updated with how I'm finding it. This is 2026. This is the year of completion. This is the year to be accountable for our actions. This is the year that we are actually going to really hit the goals that we say we want to hit. If we want to lose weight, this is the year that we do that. If we want to build muscle, this is the year that we do that. If we want to be more social, meet new people and make new friends, this is the year that we are going to do that. The possibilities are endless. It's still early January. We have time. Let's just put systems in place that actually help us achieve our goals and not just keep talking about it. Now that this is done, we are going to make some overnight oats for tomorrow morning's breakfast. I love making overnight oats because it's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, it's healthy. Also, if you do work in the office, or even if you don't work in the office and you work from home, overnight oats is perfect because you don't have to worry about making breakfast. It is good to have a healthy breakfast in the day if you can, or even as a healthy snack. Quick, easy, simple and healthy. Let's go.
Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. Okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Tell you to go slower, go faster. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. And I'm never on a wasting shawty. I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me find your love. They don't wanna see me smiling back when they pre-knowing I lie for you. Thinking I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah. Like controller, controller.
So dinner is all done. I can't lie, I've already started it and it tastes so delicious. I'm super, super happy with it. It didn't take long to make at all. I put Parmesan on top of Markel's and cheddar cheese on mine. And the cheddar cheese just chef kiss. It just makes it 10 times better. Anyway guys, I'm gonna eat this and watch some Netflix. I love watching a movie or like a show whilst I'm eating my food. I'm currently watching The Beast in Me and it is so good. I'm on the last episode. If you haven't seen it or if you're looking for a new show to watch, then definitely give it a try. It's only 8 episodes, so it's a very, very short season, but it's super good. Another thing that I quickly want to say before I just really dig into all of my food is that I always see online that people say eating healthy is so expensive, and of course eating healthy is going to cost more than eating unhealthy. Buying ingredients is going to always be more than just ordering a McDonald's takeaway. But if you plan your meals in advance and if you're buying fresh ingredients and you're being smart and you're freezing certain things to last longer, then it actually is cheaper. So eating healthy, there's no excuse. You can be on the smallest budget and still get really good home cooked meals that don't take too long to make and that are good for you as well. Anyway guys, I'm so hungry so I can't even talk for too long, but I'm going to catch up with you girls later.